What's up, crew? What's up, gang? Doggy dogs. How we doing? This is a new league. I've never done CSC before. I've actually never even heard of CSC before Grant, one of the New Balance Dad Association members, reached out and asked for a cast. And of course I'm going to do it. Okay. We got 4 minutes until game time. We are starting right at 10 tonight. Here. I had something that I wanted to show you guys. But I forgot to get the screenshot, so I'll get it right now. So there are 3 divisions in the CSC. The Supreme Series is GC2 and above. The Elite Series is C3 to GC1. And the Maverick Series is C2 and below. We're casting a Maverick Series matchup tonight. So it is C2 and below. But in all honesty, these are 2 good teams. I am not worried that we are going to have a boring matchup tonight. I do believe this is going to be a fun series that could go the distance. Here is the standings of the Maverick series. Good Lord, this is so large. The matchup that we are casting tonight is MBDA White and NES Narcos. So this is a big... This match has a lot of playoff implications as the top 8 of 16. It's not updated. Heard that. Well, this is what I have. Regardless if it's updated or not, honestly, both of these teams are pretty good. In the playoff conversation, the CSC is interesting how they do it. There are, in total, 6 weeks. 6 match weeks. And each week, 2 games are played. So, NES Narcos, this is their first match of the week, pardon me. As the Dad Association has played another match. They lost to the 11 seed. They're 4-3. Okay, yeah. So they're hovering around playoff contention. Yeah. They lost to the 11 seed Statix Fury, who are now up to 3-4. Statix Fury trying to revitalize their season, in all honesty. But the dads are no slouches. I enjoy casting the New Balance Dad Association rosters. They're all pretty cool, pretty fun to watch, pretty nice. And NES Narcos, never heard of any of these guys before. The rosters tonight are as followed. You have Wrath, Spartan, and Grand Chima on the site. Fantastic name, by the way. Grand Chima. Love that. On the side of the Narcos. And the dads have Grant, Vex, and Blake. I believe Ice Cold Brew, a fellow great RLSS caster, is on the roster for the dads. But he's not playing tonight, it doesn't seem. Narcos are 6-1 real time. Good Lord. Shout out Narcos, bro. Looks like I got a roster. As I believe it's about time to play some Rocket League. We'll get everything started up. About 15 seconds until 9 o'clock hits, and everyone will be joining. I mistimed the clock. What a fraud. Pardon me. This should be a very fun series. Both teams, playoff teams, both looking to advance further and further as Vex is in the lobby. Looks like we are finally ready to go. Here we go. Week 4 of the CSC Maverick series. You have the dads, you have Narcos. Best of 5 First series of the night. Got a fun one here. And then we go and cast some Golden Hour in the RLSS. The pressure potent so far from the Narcos. Shima. I'm going to call him Gran. This Gran gets bullied out of the way. Wrath with the clear. It's going to be Vex with a solid shot on Spartan, unable to reach it. And it's the dads that strike first. 30 seconds in. Wrath's touched just a little bit too hard. Spartan caught out of position. And the striker goal explosion comes in. A solid shot with power. As, oh, look at this pinch! Grant puts one in. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And Exhibit A is Grant. What an explosive way to get this best of 5 started. As Wrath tries to get out of the party, Grant. A nice save. Diving across that back wall. Vex in a little bit of a sticky situation, but Blake bails him out. Starting the counter. Lost it up. Vex going to try and have the read. He does, but Grant, the first one there. Is 50. Solid, but Grant puts another ball on target. Wrath's a little bit awkward. Able to adjust and make that save. But Vex keeps this offense going. The dads have the lead, want to extend it, put on as much pressure as they can, come out swinging, show that their loss earlier in the week, the Static's Fury in 5, was a fluke. And it very much may be. Narcos 6-1. One of the contenders to take the 1 seed for the playoffs. But this is a series you absolutely have to have. Wrath, that's a free ball. Blake unable to pounce on it. Grant wards off danger for a moment. Not much boost, so he just has to loft it to his teammate, Vex, the third man on this team. Blake gonna rush to get to that ball, but Wrath actually misses entirely, which gives MBDA a little bit of room. Spartan lofting it down to Wrath. Wrath touches on. Is anyone back for the save? No! Grant's awkward, and the Narcos finally on the board. Such a threatening team on offense. And it's their MVP, Wrath. The lead is halved, but with so much more time, we saw the quick change in scoreline in favor of the dads, but this time, Grant rips this ball in the back of the net. 115 kilometers. Vex is touched just a little bit wayward, and he got all of that ball off the nose of his car. It took the dads 12 seconds to score 2 goals, and only 10 for Narcos. It's a battle of runs, and whoa! One almost started for the dads, but Grant slams the post. The empty net demons are alive in low-level Rocket League as well. Vex this time, he's off the post too! The dads' biggest enemies is their own post! Vex now on the carry, solid first touch, no reset, Grant able to clear, but Blake the first one there. So much time, just pops it off the sidewall, a miss from Wrath. Allows for a little bit more space, but there was no one following. Now Grant with minimal boost, tries to read, a miss from Grant. But he's there. Blake now, his touch, almost a pass over to Wrath. With the 50, goes wayward. Spartan now has to play conservatively, looks to dump it over to a teammate, but Grant poaches it. Grant now has to adjust, and it's left for Blake. A double save from Grant. How about a triple? The Narcos defense holding strong, and it's a 2-goal. Oh my goodness! What a save! How is that ball out from Grant? Oh my gosh! Even I didn't expect it coming. My oh my, Grant the MVP in game 1 for the Dads. And if they do end up taking it, that will be one of the many moments they have to look back on of why. With a minute left, no real potent signs of any offense from either of the teams. After Grant's unbelievable save off the crossbar. We're looking to start something now. Raph, he's out of position. Blake's shot goes high. Spartan, can he have a read? No. Grant's not there. Blake fakes it out for Vex. Vex's shot saved by Grant again. A master on the back line. But the pressure's still ongoing. Blake can't get the read, and Spartan able to clear it for the time being. Vex keeps it in. Has another touch. Puts the 50 low. It's awkward. Grant's the first one up, and he's going to be the only one to it, but Wrath puts it off his back wall. Vex now. He can't find the read. Blake doesn't go. 20 seconds left. Blake now keeping it in the Dads. Another opportunity to strike, but it's sent away by Wrath. Now it's Vex with minimal boost. It's left for a teammate. Spartan doesn't have a read, but Grant! His shot goes high. The third man doesn't go. Blake's touches high, and it's wide. Vex can't find it. Grant, the last line of defense. He 50s it down. Vex with the demo. One man back. It's high. Is anyone there to finish? Spartan kills. We go to overtime. A battle in this game 1. Vex gets a touch off to the side, but Grant just has to boom it high at Spartan. It's on target. Blake with the save. Wrath is there. It's on target. Can Grant get back again? He can! A savior medal for Grant, the captain of the Dads. Trying his hardest. But Grant whiffs. It's left for Wrath. His touch goes wide. Blake now gets an opportunity to start the offense. Gets the 100 boost. Has a little bit of time and a little bit of space. It's shut down quickly by the third man. Vex trying to keep it in. Has a touch off the corner. Has another one. Blake was not ready for it though. Grant, the third man, has to make a touch. He can't. It's a breakaway. Can Blake get back in time? The ball's off target. He pops it high. Where's the third man? Grant. He whiffs as well. Spartan. Save from Grant. Chaos. But the Dads hold strong. Maybe not for long. Narcos threatening. Spartan off the back wall. It's left for Wrath. He backflips. Oh, but it was still on target until Vex able to send it away. Spartan, his touch not on target. Wrath, it's dangerous. Vex able to get the clear. How are the Dads alive in this game 1? And it's attempted for a breakaway. It's past all 3. But Spartan makes his turn. Assesses the situation and starts again. Vex now off that ceiling, can't find the 50. Blake's going to be the first one to it. Tries to pop it over. Grand, but he can't. Grand now on the pass. It's high and dangerous, but Vex able to clear it off that back line. Blake now. Wrath is waiting. Grant puts it over towards Vex. Grant has to make a read. It was off target, but he still does. Little bit of space. Just tries to dump it off to a teammate, but no one's there. Grant's touch off. Blake waiting, shooting, wide again. Spartan controlling touch, tries to guide it to safety, but Blake is a menace in that corner. Wrath gets it under. Here's numbers. Vex has to play safe and buy some time, which he does. 2 minutes into overtime. A lot of offense, but no one sinking the dagger until maybe Grant is 50 high. Wrath can't beat out Blake. Vex's pinch. Over towards Grant. Grant's threatening. Instead, leaves it. Can't make a read. Vex off this sidewall. He's not going to be able to find the redirect. Wrath sends it to the other side of the pitch. Blake touches over towards Vex. Saved from Spartan. Grant gets it out, but Blake's there. It's off target. None of the Dads are going. Grant waiting in this corner. Vex soaring in his 50 off that back wall. Spartan doesn't have a read. Vex! Oh, he does it! 3 minutes into overtime, he sneaks it past the Narcos defense. The Dads in clutch time, able to sneak it out, but it's Wrath on Narcos. 8 shots in that game 1. Spartan with 2 assists. What a fun game 1. Five more minutes and the dads might find themselves on match point. But this Narcos team not going to go down without a fight. Wrath going to be the first one to it. His first touch pops high. It pops wide. He's shut down quickly. Grant now in his own corner. Makes his 50. Wrath guiding it across the blue back line, but Blake, the third man, able to keep it away. Grant now tries to line up a double off that sidewall, but it's unavailable. Grant the clear up to Vex. The pass is there. And oh my gracious, what a dunk from Vex. Grant tries to center it over towards Blake. But now it's Narcos. Wrath, a little bit out of control, but tries to stay with it. Grant now, it's up towards Vex, but no one touches it. Grant gets credit for his first goal of game 2. And the dads pick up where they left off. Call it a fake, call it a whiff. Grant will call it a goal. And they continue what they started. Now Spartan popping it high. Shut down by Vex. Wrath off that sidewall. Little bit awkward. Grant has to make a touch. He does. Vex gets to 50 with Spartan. Everyone in love with this right-hand wall. Just keeping it tucked across. But now a threatening touch. Grant was hunting for a bump, couldn't find it. Wrath can have an opportunity, but Vex clears it away. Only to the likes of Spartan. High off the back wall, no one's up for the read. Grant can't find it. Can Blake clear? He can. Now it's Grant. Grant and okay, I'm switching it up. Shima now dropping it down to Spartan. His shot saved out by Grant. Empty net here. Vex has to make a touch. It's only to the likes of Wrath, but he's not positioned correctly. Spartan now has to make a read off target. Vex now on the carry. Lost it for a moment, but his flick a little bit awkward. Grant tries to take a strike, but it's cleared away. Wrath gets the ball and the demo. Sticks with it. But nothing so far. Spartan can't find the 50. So Grant on the clear. Spartan has to turn and make a touch here. He misses. Blake now with an opportunity. One more member to go, and it's Chima, who's able to clear a threatening Vex opportunity out. But the net's empty. Vex just has to turn. Oh my gracious, all 3 members are back. I was wrong. I'm a fraud. Spartan now, minimal boost. Just lofts it on target. But Grant with the clear. Can't find the read off the sidewall. So it's Vex now. Solid first touch. Delays. A demo comes out for Grant, but the offense dies out. 2 members commit, which leaves it for Wrath, but Vex the first one there. The communication, plentiful from the dads, and it shows. Now it's Grant, didn't have much boost, but Vex does. He intends to just take a rip off that back wall. 2 members beat on the dads. Spartan can't find the boost. Just hunting some bumps. Can't find that either. Vex reverses field and leaves it. Shima can't find it. Grant's touch is going to be high. Vex trying to find the read. He can't get it. Blake turns back as the third man. A wise decision with pressure in his face. Opportunity here for the dads. Quickly shut down by the Fennec of Spartan. Grant's touch formidable, but a little bit wayward. Now Chima off that corner, popped up high by Vex, where no one can reach except Wrath. Wrath shots on target. Grant clears to the left. Blake now his first touch, a little bit out of control, just has to pop it over Chima, which he does. Raft now. Chima committing off that corner. It's high. Grant tries to get up to make a read. He can't. It's an empty net. Chima's there. Oh, it's off the post again. A minute to go. And it might be a 2-goal swing. Oh, Blake, what are you doing, son? An empty net wasted away. He can't find it again. Vex now with the pop over Chima, over Spartan. Just one man to beat, and the 50 is so hard. Vex does it himself, and it's a 2-goal lead for the Dads. 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4. The Dads trying to avoid dropping to 4-4, playing some of the better Rocket League of their season. Oh, but the opportunity was there. Chima just couldn't sink it. Blake has not had the best game all around, but it doesn't matter. Vex and Grant looking like 2 of the best players in the entire Maverick series. The countdown begins, but Narcos stuck in their own half. This one might fall in, it won't, but it doesn't matter. Match point for the Dads, and Narcos got some thinking to do. Only 11 shots this entire game. 6 saves coming out. Couple of whiffs. Couple of dings on the crossbar. But overall, some solid Rocket League. But for NES Narcos, maybe you take those 60 seconds as a little bit of a refresher. Talk it over. Understand what went wrong, what went right. And try and figure out how you're going to start off a reverse sweep. This might be the opportunity, and it is. 13 seconds in. Trying to get the reverse sweep going quickly. A bump from Spartan, a pass from Chima, and Wrath rips that ball down in that right corner. Their first lead all series, and it might be doubled. Spartan with the beautiful fake. It just goes a little bit wayward. Now it's Chima trying to beat all 3. Vex pops it up. Not much control. He gets bumped off the play. Tries to get it back to a teammate, but he only gets back to Spartan. The 50 favors Grant. Forces it down the right field line. So now it's Wrath. Tries to cut it hard to beat Blake, but unable. Vex lets Chima pick his pockets. It's left for Spartan, but Vex recovers and makes the save. This ball a long way, just off target. Vex going to leave it for Blake, who gets beat out by Chima. Now it's Wrath. His touch wide and off that back wall. It's popped up high. Spartan slower than Grant, but with no boost on the side of the Dads. Not much is threatening. This ball is, though. Narcos almost finding their second, but now Spartan's up. Shut down by Grant. A beautiful save coming from behind like LeBron James in the 2016 NBA Finals. Wrath now with the powerful pinch. It was going across the goal line until Vex was able to put a hand up. And finally, they clear out of their own half, but for how long? Blake now, his touch on target but weak. Chima over to the side of Wrath, who pops it back, looking for Chima. Vex shut down by Spartan. Grant's poise on that back wall. Such an unbelievable characteristic as Narcos almost gets a freebie off a 50. But now it's Vex. Has to make another touch or else Wrath will surely bury that ball, which he does. Now a free ball on this back wall. Spartan dropping it down for Wrath. And the Dads a little bit lost down below. Not super sure what was happening there. But NES not going to complain one bit. Their first lead of the series gets doubled, and they might add on again. Chima off the back, or post, pardon me. Oh, Spartan off the post. If you're a champ 2 or lower, and you're watching this series, the only thing you should be focused on is, oh my gracious, shooting accuracy. But Grant doesn't have to worry about that. What a pass here from Vex. Spotting Grant, the give and go. Little bit of a pick and roll action. Like they're Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. Vex now on the flick. It's high over everybody, but Wrath there just in time. Still so much time for the Dads to bring this back. A sweep would be massive for their game differential. Even though they're 4-2, they do have one of the better game differentials in the entire league. Vex now on the carry, tried to outdo everybody! What a solo effort from Vex on minimal boost! They tie the series. Vex, so far the hero in Game 3. It's going to be Vex with the free ball, but his side flip not helping him whatsoever. Tries to get back to this ball instead, leaves it for Blake, who misses. Spartan's touch goes awry. Is Grant ready to commit? He is. 50 with Chima threatening, trying to find the read. Is anyone there before him? It's Wrath. Blake now gonna have to put a powerful shot on. Instead pops it up. Tries to dump it down to a teammate, but no one there. The Narcos, the second best goal differential in the Maverick series, sitting at 17-8. But the Dads sitting at 16-8, just one game behind. Vex now, his shot's on target. Oh, but it's just off the post. Blake tries to keep it in. His touch is awkward, but Grant cleans up. 2 members go. Grant just has to beat 1, and he does it himself. 1 minute to go. This game is flipped entirely on its head. Grant gets the read off the corner. And with 56 seconds to go, Narcos have let it slip. But there's still opportunity. But Vex gonna take him away with beautiful 50s such as that. Grant booms it towards that back wall. Spartan now can't find the read off the sidewall. Goes left for Chima. The third man just booms it a long way. Grant booms it right back. A little bit of banger ball. No one really wanting to start a controlled offensive possession. But the Dads are just killing time. This is not what you need if you're a Narcos fan. Spartan trying to break out of their own half, but Grant's just hunting bumps. Final countdown begins. It's now or never. It might have to be done through the air. It's Chima now, lofting it up towards Spartan. Vex will be there. He can test. It's off the back wall. Is the third man there? It's up. Chima has to make a read, but Vex looking to kill. It stays up for the time being, but Blake now kills it. Grant the MVP and the Dads domination in a sweep. They put a 3-0 in the catalog for match 8. as they advance to 5-3. NES Narcos drops to 6-2. They will remain in the top 3. And with 2 match weeks to go, they will still be in the hunt for a playoff spot. Even the 1 seed still in contention for them. But that is going to do it here. I appreciate everybody for coming in. Thank you to the dads. Thank you to Narcos. We are going to go ahead and raid into Golden Hour Esports, where I will be casting another series in just about 30 minutes' time, with the potential to see Golden Hour Sunrise advance to the RLSS playoffs. If you feel like supporting me, playoffs, drop a... Oh, well, you can hear me. Feel like... Pardon me. Drop a follow here if you do, please. Also, feel free to drop a follow on my Twitter. 5-3 now. Yes, indeed. I'm going to drop a follow on my Twitter. It is where I post most of my jazz. 5-3. They will turn into what I believe is... I actually think they stick at the 5 seed. I guess we'll never know until it updates, in all honesty. Anyway, thank you guys. I'll see y'all later. Golden Hour won't go live for another 15 minutes, but stick around because it's going to be a fantastic match. Y'all take care of yourselves. God bless y'all. See ya.
It's making me realize everything we've been through makes us strong.